Today, a judge found that the only Baltimore police officer charged with murder in the death of Freddie Gray was not guilty on all charges. 3 of the 6 officers have now been tried, none convicted, and Justice correspondent Jeff Pegues is in Baltimore.
Prosecutors failed to prove that Officer Caesar Goodwin Jr.'s actions led to Freddie Gray's death. In April 2015, Goodwin was driving the van in which the 25-year-old was handcuffed, shackled, but not seatbelted in. Gray suffered a severed spinal cord and died a week later. Today, Judge Barry Williams ruled that there was no evidence that the defendant knew or should have known of the distress Mr. Gray may have been in. And failing to seatbelt a detainee in a transport van is not inherently criminal conduct. The ruling was the 3rd loss for the city's top prosecutor, Marilyn Mosby. 6 Baltimore officers were arrested and charged in Freddie Gray's death. The first trial ended in a hung jury, the second in an acquittal. Doug Colbert, a law professor at the University of Maryland, has attended all 3 trials. What does that mean for the prosecution?
It means that convicting a police officer in this country is an exceedingly rare event. And it also means there's a great deal of empathy and understanding of the police officer, and much less so of the people who find themselves suffering injury, and in this case, losing their lives.
After Gray's funeral, Baltimore erupted in violence. Buildings burned and more than 150 police officers were injured, facing off with rioters. Mosby's decision to charge the officers calmed the shaken city and was supported by residents like Lois Edwards. But now she doubts whether anyone will be convicted.
They're not going to do nothing to them officers. And I feel like something should be done because a life was taken.
Critics of the prosecution say these acquittals are proof of a rush to judgment. Scott, what the judge in this case viewed as a lack of evidence could influence the trials to come.
Jeff Pegues on the Freddie Gray story from the beginning. Jeff, thank you.